Hey guys, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. You can always send your questions in anonymously, Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com, or what a lot of people have been doing is using Cyberdust, which is an app where you can basically text message, and you can add me there, Dan Sfera. Also, I'm on all the other social networks. So however you want to get your questions into me is fine. Just get them in. The important thing to remember is you'll be kept anonymous. Today I got a question I'm answering from someone from Cyberdust, and it's all about those pesky feasibility surveys and how to fill them out. So a big rookie mistake I'm noticing from a lot of clinics, a lot of research sites that are not that experienced with filling out feasibility surveys is they embellish how many study participants they can enroll. And sometimes they do that for a number of reasons. Number one, they don't want to lose the study, obviously. Number two, they feel like they actually can do a good job recruiting, and they want to impress the sponsor, and they don't want to get overlooked for another site, especially in the more competitive areas like Miami, Florida, Southern California, New York City, the big metro areas where there's maybe a lot of research clinics and a lot of competition. And let's say even if you have a big patient database at your site, let's say the PI or the sub-Is have a huge private practices, even then you should still be conservative. So these surveys are usually 10 pages long. They could be physical papers that you have to fill out and scan and email or fax back to the sponsor, or they might be survey links where you click on a link, you put your code so that you can fill out the feasibility survey that way. So they're going to ask you tons of questions about recruitment. It's like probably 60 to 80% of the entire feasibility survey is all about recruitment. They want to see where you're getting your patients from, how you're going to recruit, how big your database is. So here's the problem. Here's what's wrong with embellishing. Okay. Let's say most sites on these feasibility surveys put that over a 12-month period, just as an example, okay, over a 12-month period they're going to enroll 10 patients, okay, and then let's say your site says over that same 12-month period we're going to enroll 50 patients, okay. Well, to the untrained eye that might seem like your site is much better than the other ones. To experienced CROs and sponsors who do these kind of things every day, they're going to say, okay, this is either complete BS or it's a humongous site, let's give it to them. Let's say they give it to you, okay? Here's what's still a problem with putting those astronomical figures on there. Let's say you put that you'll enroll 50 patients over a 1-year period, and you only enroll 25, okay? And let's say all the other sites only enrolled 10. So you just did better, way better, you doubled and some the other research clinics. Well, you did not meet your 50 that you promised or that you put that you would anticipate to enroll. The sponsors, they design their protocols, they design their enrollment expectations, they design the timelines for the whole protocols based on these feasibility surveys. So they will actually, believe it or not, hold you to that. They will hold you to the number that you put. So a good strategy for this is, let's say you do have a huge private practice, you really do have a lot of patients in your database. You don't want to get conservative there. So you want to put what's accurate. But when it comes to when they ask you how many subjects you think you can enroll, you want to be conservative there. So let's say you really feel that you can enroll 5 subjects a month. What I would do is put 2 or 3 subjects a month on my feasibility survey. That way I know I can at least meet that, and I could probably exceed the sponsor's expectations, as opposed to putting an astronomical figure on there and then having to pressure myself and my site and my PI and my coordinators into meeting those numbers. So really think about when you do these feasibility surveys. I know especially now when there's low supply in 2014, we all are competing to get these studies, but be smart about it, and you don't want to lie, but you don't want to embellish just because you think you can get the study, because it can still work against you. So be smart about it, be conservative in your estimations, and you should still get the study. All right. Hopefully this helps. This is Dan from the Clinical Trials Guru, and keep your questions coming, guys. Thank you.